So in a previous video, we have discussed termination of agency. And we've seen this list before. And anytime a list is shared multiple times, guess what my conclusion is? Exam worthy. So let's review this termination of seller agreement again. Completion or performance of the contract. Death or incapacity of the seller or broker, not the salesperson. Destruction or condemnation. Again, that's with eminent domain. The term of the listing agreement expires by mutual agreement, breach, or bankruptcy. So again, the key is, what is your first opportunity to end your agreement with a listing agreement with a seller? And the best answer is going to be completion or performance. What that means, if you take a listing from January 1st to June 30th, you sell the property on April 15th. What duties do you owe to the seller from April 16th through the end of the listing contract on June 30th? Nothing. They don't even own the property anymore. It's transferred to a new owner. Now, two new terms that are popping up here for us is an automatic extension clause and a broker protection clause. An automatic extension clause says, for example, the listing period lasts from January 1st to June 30th with a 30-day notice. So if the seller would really want it to be done on June 30th, they would have to give notice on June 1st. But what if they don't give notice until June 15th? Then does the listing go until July 15th? Well, here's the deal. In Iowa, those are illegal because it presents that gray area of, now does the listing go until July 15th? So they are illegal. What I always compare these to is, like, remember a time that you maybe signed up for a free movie channel on cable and it said 2 months free, but yet you had to give them your credit card number in order to even get it for free for the 2 months. And then if you didn't give them a notice, they billed you that third month. And the next thing you know, you've got that movie channel for 5 years because you're on this crazy cycle of not giving the right notice. That's what I think of with an automatic extension clause. But again, they're illegal in Iowa. A broker protection clause. This is a clause in a listing agreement that protects the broker. Captain Obvious. The reason we do that is, let's say I've got, again, that listing from January 1st until June 30th. I'm doing all this work to attract buyers to the property. I'm advertising on social media. I'm hosting open houses. I'm picking up leads from the internet and sign calls, and showing the property. I'm marketing it to every agent in my MLS if they've got a pre-approved buyer to make sure that they go and show it. I'm doing a lot of work, right? We want to protect those buyers that we meet during that period so that the seller doesn't try to sell directly to one of them right after the expiration in hopes of saving commission dollars that really you are the procuring cause in why that deal got together. So it protects the broker. So we basically don't have any buyers hijacked that we attracted truly during the property during our marketing period. Now, Iowa law allows broker protection clauses. There's 3 rules to it, though. Number 1, a broker protection clause must be part of the original listing agreement. And the good news is I've never seen a single listing agreement that doesn't have it pre-printed in there for you. Number 2, it must be set for a specific amount of time after the listing expires. And this could be 30, 90, 60 days. I think a number I personally see very commonly, though, is 180 days. The third and most crucial step in Iowa is you've got to give a list of those protected buyer names to the seller prior to the listing expiring. Technically, they either need to be signed off on in person or be sent via registered mail. You can't just say, yeah, I have a red receipt. But the key is they've got to be given to the seller prior to expiration.